Cabinet bottom bracket. Cabinet bottom panel. Door inner layer panel. 3-slot shelf board. Stop strip. Hexagon socket screw. Phillips screwdriver. Handle screw. Door pin. Fixing iron sheet. Iron pin. Hex key wrench. Take out the door leaf. Both sides of the door leaf have protective films that need to be removed first. The protective film should be removed by slowly peeling it from the edges toward the center. Insert the flathead handle screws into the side of the door with more holes. On the back of the door leaf, install the handle onto the handle screws. Tighten the handle screws with a Phillips screwdriver. Take out the small door and first remove the double-sided protective film. Take out the handle and flathead screws, and install the handle on the small door. Take out a base plate. Install the door stopper on the base plate's door stopper hole with a Phillips screwdriver. The metal piece on the door stopper should be installed with one end facing outward. Take out 2 lower brackets. Take out the base plate without the door stopper installed. The rear slot of the base plate faces upward and must align with the slot on the bracket. Use hexagon socket screws to install the base plate onto the bottom holes of the lower bracket. Tighten the hexagon socket screws with a hex wrench. Install the small back panel into the cabinet slot. Take out the inner door panel. Use hexagon socket screws to install the inner door panel onto the cabinet. Align the slots on the shelf and the bracket slot. Install the second small backboard. Take out the baseboard with the door stopper already installed. With the door stopper on the baseboard facing down, use hex screws to install the 2 screws at the rear end of the baseboard. Take out the main door panel and door latch. Fix the main door panel to the cabinet with the door latch. Cabinet door installation method. Place 1 door latch on the baseboard door hinge hole and 1 on the door. Fix the door panel to the cabinet. Door stopper hole, small hole on the corner. Finally, screw in the 2 screws at the front end of the top base plate of the door panel. Install the door stopper metal piece. Use a Phillips screwdriver to install. The door stopper metal piece is installed on the side with the door stopper. Only 1 door stopper is needed for a large door panel. Take out the upper bracket, iron pin, and fixing parts. First put the iron pin into the hole at the upper end of the lower bracket, then fix the upper bracket. Install the other upper bracket in the same way. Reinforce the bracket with a fixing iron piece. Install the fixing iron piece with a Phillips screw. Install the strip with an internal hex screw. Take out the slotted free shelf board and install it with internal hex screws. Install the strip with an internal hex screw. Take out the 3-slot shelf. The side with more shelf slots faces up. Use hexagon socket screws for installation. Install the large back panel into the cabinet slot. The 3-slot shelf groove faces down. Use hexagon socket screws to install the 2 screws at the rear of the shelf. Take out 2 small door panels. Install 2 slots on both sides of the handle on the small door leaf and install a small door leaf. Then install 2 screws at the front end of the upper door panel.